In crypto, speed matters, but trust matters more. At Caleb & Brown, you're never on your own. We connect you with your own personal broker and a 24/7 team, ready to help you buy, sell, or swap over 250 digital assets with one flat, transparent fee. No spreads, no slippage, no hidden costs. Get the best market prices through deep, aggregated liquidity executed by our professional trading desk. Your funds are secured with institutional-grade cold storage for total peace of mind. Track every move in real time with our intuitive client portal, anywhere, anytime. Whether you're trading as an individual, trust, or business, we give you speed, security, and peace of mind. Thousands of clients in over 100 countries already trust Caleb & Brown. Visit calebandbrown.com and start your personalized crypto journey today.
Disclaimer, not financial advice. We are not liable for any personal financial decisions. Thank you. What is going on, guys? Welcome into another episode of Blockchain Brew Show. I will be your host today. Trent will be doing the Lord's work out there. He is a leader in a youth group, guys, but welcome in. We're going to cover news. We're going to cover charts. We're going to cover what's going on, what's happening today, why you should be in the know-how in the Discord, guys. Please smash that golden like button. Yes, please smash that like button. That's what we want to see, but not down, but up. That's how you want to do it, guys. Smash that like. We got the subscribe bell. We also want you to smash the subscribe bell. We got a couple of rings out of it. I've been practicing. You'll find it over here on YouTube, maybe. It could be also over there, but over there on Kick and Rumble, we are always grown. We know how you have to ask. We ain't get shadow banned like we do on YouTube, guys. So we appreciate the good work and good content for the channel as the #1 way you can provide the love to us. Let the music a little bit. Oh, all right, jumping on in. Oh, I got you. That's what's better. And now we'll be jumping on in. Welcome to the Blockchain Brew Show. We're going to jump on into the news, guys. For my brew, as I just got some coffee, guys, just some hard coffee. I don't know if you guys can tell. It is good. It's delicious. Keeps me going. If we get the likes up to 13, I'll slam the whole thing right here, right now. I set the bar kind of high, so I didn't think you guys can do it, which is good for us. Oh, I got to add you to the screen. I can't just go over to my news segment like I normally do. Cheap man. Share screen. All right. Add to screen. One, tell the truth. This is what we want to hear. Boom. All right. I got you on the screen, guys. Also, I don't know if you can tell. You can see my trusty fan. It is solid 82 degrees in here. Not too bad. Not too bad. All right. What we got going? Little Pepe. Pre-sale, 12 stages. Pepe, did you see the little Pepe's coming out? You better be watching out, Pepe. Here's what happened in crypto today. Anchorage launches Starknet staking for institutional crypto yield. XRP Army made a difference in Ripple's lawsuit. Yes, it did. Business are recycling 20% profits into Bitcoin, says River. E-derivatives turned bullish even as spot Ethereum sees 300 million outflow. Well, guys, come on. It's September. We're supposed to be bullish in September. Am I right? What? All right. U.S. regulator grants Polymarket relief on event contract report rules. The U.S. Commodity Futures Trading Commission, CFTC, said it will not pursue enforcement against two entities tied to the prediction platform Polymarket. In a Wednesday notice, the CFTC said it was issued no action letter regarding a swap data Reporting and record-keeping regulations for the event contracts QCX LLC and QC Carry LLC. The divisions will not recommend the CFTC initiate an enforcement action against either entity or their participants for failure to comply with certain swap-related record-keeping requirements. For failure to report the swap data repositories data associated with binary option transactions and variable payout contract transitions, said the regulator. The action essentially allows Polymarket to offer event contracts without reporting the data required under the U.S. official regulations, providing temporary relief from the enforcement while not exempting the companies from regulatory compliance. In a Wednesday ex post, Polymarket CEO Shane Copeland said the CFTC's actions had given the company the green light to go live in the U.S. Oh, dude, yes! Finally, we can use it without having to use as a VPN. What we got here? Hey, bro, can you do a short-term SWE TA? Thank you. Absolutely, I will do. Let me finish this up, and we'll jump right into it. That'll be the first thing I'll check out. Thank you, CT, for joining. You're the first, man. Somebody usually beats you. I'm a SWE holder myself. I'm pretty excited, man, about the Polymarket in the U.S. We're going to go live. I wonder when it will green light, or when it will go live, I mean. DeFi lending rises 70% international interest, RWA collateral option. The decentralized lending protocols are experiencing a major upswing, with total value locked TVL rising sharply amid growing demand for stable coins and tokenized assets on Binance. Research reports those protocols, which use smart contracts, enable peer-to-peer lending and borrowing without banks or intermediaries, have become one of the fastest growing sentiments in decentralized DeFi. Nance. According to the latest data, DeFi lending protocols have grown more than 72% year-to-date, surging from $53 billion to start 2025 to $127 billion in total volume. As of Wednesday, this market significant influx of capital underscoring the sector's rapid expansion. Boom, 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 bang, baby, let's go. Binance Research attributes this momentum to accelerating institutional adoption of both stablecoins and tokenized real-world assets, RWAs, as traditional financial players increasingly explore blockchain-based settlement and yield opportunities. DeFi lending platforms are becoming key gateways for participations. All right, well, there you go, guys, okay? I'm just going to jump into the TA, unless you guys have anything else that you want to take a look at. All right, CT, let's take a look at it, man. I don't know if anyone. Well, we have 18 people in here, guys. We have 18 people in here. If we can get the likes up to 12, I will slam my coffee out all here right now at once. So we can do it, I believe. All right, sweet. You said you want short term, sweet. TA, you talking about like this week, or you talking about today or tomorrow? I gotta close this out. It's gonna drive me nuts. Okay. Well, we came down. Momentum wave, red dot. Stokes RSI strength. VWAP came down. Okay. We'll bounce off the 21. Can it go lower? The DVSI says 10, 9, 13, which means the bears are gaining strength. I would say short term, we could be looking at $3.33 as the first resistance levels that we could actually get to, besides the 21. 30-minute chart. I would say I would expect to go a little lower. I mean, we have open doors to the downside. The green money flow has been coming down. VWAP is still technically negative. We did break the 21. We are bouncing off the 50. Stokes and RSI is still coming down. Strength is losing tone. But yet again, we're also on the 50. And so, yeah, I think we're still in the ballpark of $3.30 to this range of $3.28. I don't think we'll go lower short term, but the data is living, and that's just the best odds I can give you right now. I would like to see a little bit of longer term, just because we can generally pull ourselves out. We have a doji candle for a trend reversal on the long term, the 4 hour. I would expect on this, watching what I see right now, is it looks like it wants to break down. Stokes RSI, oh, good. VWAP is just breaking down. The strength is kind of slightly curving. The boom momentum wave has almost clipped. So the doji candle, all the other signs I just showed you, the 21 and the 21 coming up was actually a bullish sign. I would expect to fake out down to this range like we were just saying, and then bouncing off and going up, kind of like a yay ha. Yay, we come up, fake out, boom, and we go up, something like that, into this range right here. That would be our next move. So we come down, we could come down to $3.33 range, and we could jump back up to $3.45 range. Do you have a large bag? Oh shoot, I hate when I do that. Do you have a large bag? Or when did you buy it? I gotta turn my indicators back on. Okay, cool. I got my indicators back on. I'm missing one. That one. I hate when I delete this one because I have to reset, change everything real quick. Settings. I don't like the 21 color. We like to do this one. I like to make it a little thicker so we can identify it more easily. I like the 500. We're going to do broad yellow. I'm going to do the 50-day. We're going to do like a weird red color. And the other two I can fix later. We do, delete that. We'll do 21, 50. Got the 200. Okay, cool. That's fine. Okay, sweet. Oh, marker sign for the A zone. I'm going to turn that off. It's interesting we got a green dot. Green dot means go wave. Go wave. I do think we'll have a fake out before we do anything. I'll shoot back to turn it off. That one. There we go. Okay, perfect. I can see it a little clearer. I like to use market cipher be myself. Okay, now I can look over and see what we're going on. Hey, welcome in, John 316. Blessings, T-Square. Love you, bro. Crow and Zebek, please. Absolutely. We'll jump into Crow next, and then we'll head into Zebek. I'm hoping for a quick liquidity sweep to 341. Do you think we're going to go up or down first? I think we could definitely go up to 341. I definitely think that we will go down before we go up, and then short for who knows, LOL. I'm a futures trader. I have some long-term bags. I got some long-term bags too, my friend. I do as well. I have my own trading account, but I tend to keep them separated. Oh, cool. We got AVAX next. Sweet. All right, we're going to jump into the Crow. Let me know if you have any of the coins you want to check out in the comments. Crow right here. I have a big fat Crow bag. I was pretty happy about it. I actually sold some off when it first started pumping out right here, this range-ish. I was going to do it right here, but then, I had to get home to unlock my wallets and stuff, so I ended up getting in right here, which, some could have said that was a loss because I didn't quite get the top at 37 cents. But hey, when you buy it way down here and you still have up here, that's great profits. And I took it and swung it into XLM because I wanted to get an XLM bit because I didn't have one. And we came down to a good little first resistance level. That would have been a good entry point. We are all right. What are we doing right now? Stokes RSI low string coming down. We don't have bearish. We have uneven butt cheeks. 4 hour. We have momentum. We keep going. We're losing a little bit of steam. Are we going to fake out? We need to get a higher high. We need to get above this zone right here. I do think that we will not at the current moment in time. Bearish went from a -4 to a 7. That made that doji candle for a trend reversal. I'm not saying I'm bearish. I'm just pointing out what I'm seeing. The 12 hour, it looks pretty good actually. We came down close to the zero line. It is starting to roll over where we can get a green dot. We can get a green dot, bounce off this 21, and I'm going to reference something for you in just a second. So we were talking in the Discord on the 15-minute on Bitcoin today, and we did something. Shoot, I'm still on the yellow line. Watch me delete my indicators. Okay, so we did something. Oh, I just saw something really interesting on Bitcoin. We're getting Jesus take the wheel pad and hand, head, and possibly another hand to the upside. Wow, look at that. That's kind of beautiful. We did come down. We started rolling over. I was like, we might turn to a green dot. Got a red dot. Quick fake out right there. Instantly turned to a green dot. And when I'm looking at Crow on the 12 hour, is we're making that curve down. Where we're kind of coming down like this with the momentum wave. So we're technically bearish, but now we're kind of going like a little flatter like this, where it wants to form a green dot right here. Right? We're getting really close. Which then that would project us up to the upside. That would be really good for us to see that on the 12 hour. 12 hours is a strong time frame. It can carry us all week. Dude, I get $2. I think $2 is pretty easy for Crow this cycle as well with the strategic reserve going on. Where am I? I need to refresh this. We're gonna jump into Zebek protocol. Hope that answers your question, CT. If you have any more questions, or what else are you holding? You say you're a futures holder. I'm kind of curious on what you swing. Reflow's doing good on Crow. It's not out of the woods yet. There's lots of time frames that'll look like we could be in a little bit of exhaustion. I wouldn't be surprised to see Crow come back down to 20 cents, to be realistic with you guys. But we'll have to see how that 12-hour plays out. Okay, now let's take a look at Zebek. It's right down at the bottom. I should just start keeping it near Crow because it's asked so much. All right, so we did not get a lower low. We did not get a higher high. We're in consolidation period on the 3-day. We're going to treat the time frames down to a 1 hour. I don't know if you were here yesterday, John, but I was talking about this, and I was like, man, look at this, dude. It's literally a straight line. Whoosh! Look at that. That's you couldn't have asked for more beautiful of a straight line than that on that pattern. We broke out of it once, and then we came right back to it. So it's really interesting. Now we're bouncing off of it. We'll check out this time frame. I gotta clean up some of my charts. It's like all squiggly. High, come down, make a low, or low, come back up, make a double top, we come down, make a high. That's good. That's good. We want to see did not make a low, did not make a high with consolidation on a short term little bilateral flag thing right here. Pennant. And the 1 hour still says a little bearish. The 4 hours says we are leaning bearish. 21 is looking pretty good though, so we might get a fake out down to the 39. It's not 39 cents, it's like 3,900 MSN or whatever you want to call it. Ooh, that's not very good. Gets a quick rollover right there on the almost like a trigger wave to the downside. I'd be very cautious about that trigger wave. That's just me. It doesn't mean it has to be super bearish, but it's something we have to be careful with. The 12-hour, it was bullish. We had a double green dot. It was bullish, but there's something funky going on right here in this range. You guys can't really tell. It looks very similar to right over here, if you can see that. The dark blue is kind of, I don't know how, chunked back over to the light blue. And that's kind of what's happening right here. It's ironic that happened right here both times. That's when we peaked over here when we did that. Peaked. No, we didn't peak yet. We almost peaked. We're right here. Just keep an eye on it, okay? You want my immediate analysis? It's a little bit hard to read, but the 2-day looks good. The 2-day daily looks good. The 2-day is starting to look good. We haven't quite gotten bullish yet, but the daily looks good. The 12-hour looks good still. We haven't confirmed bearishness. We do have a doji candle, which is kind of it puts me a little nervous. You know, when I enter a trade, if you're looking to trade this, John, I like to get my confidence up, but it's not there. I do think we can probably break out of this triangle before we break up. And we got AVAX 250. Now 250 is a 10x. Can a 10x there? I'm still in the ballpark. I don't know if it can. We really got to see like the gaming step up. I really need to see the gaming narrative. Oh, you guys should remind me. I needed to reach out to somebody on X, see if I could get them on the show and talk about the gaming narrative. You know, when I look at AVAX, the first thing my eyes went to is it's already played out. But you clearly can see this descending triangle pattern right here. Smacked out of it. We broke through this resistance. We're coming up to this one right now. We're not breaking through it just yet. We do have a red dot on the 4 hour. We're trading sideways on the 1 hour. If we can flip bullish right here, you know, we haven't quite got there yet to say that we're bullish, but we're up bounce off the 21, so it's kind of like a do or die moment. Bears saying that we're going to go down a little lower. The 4 hours looking a little grim. We got 1 hour till it closes. So the close with the red dot, I would be a little nervous if my lights just like flickered a little bit. 12 hour is very similar to this pattern right here, where we had a lot of strength and we lost it. And it looks like we're getting a lot of strength and we might be losing it again. It's definitely trading sideways. This is what I see. I've seen it break out a couple times of this pattern, and it's breaking back into it. The question is, can we confirm? Can we confirm it? You know, you can see where we broke out, we already broke back in, we just broke below it. We're back into the pattern, bounced off it. We're kind of consolidating right now. broke out of it, came back into it. We're broken out of it again. Are we going to come back into it? And we have a little bit of time left till we can get really something that happens. I would expect a movement. All right, so we're at Wednesday. Within the next week, this is probably going to break up. Probably going to break up. If we could break up, we could be looking at a price target of $30, $32. Atlantic Zebek is fire. Atlantic Living. Thoughts on loading up Flare, Casper, VeChain, Telecoin, and Zebek? Yeah, we could definitely do that. We just went over Zebek. We are. It's a very interesting chart because the data is very very lively. Let's see if I can just do a quick glance over it again just to pressure. So what's happening right now? We're having a weird little eclipse right in the blue momentum waves right now, where we're happening currently, and the 1 hour and the 4 hour are bearish. We're about to get 1 hour from now. We could probably get the red dot to close negative, and that would be not a good thing. The 1 hour, we have open doors to the downside, and we'll work on this triangle, which it may or may not be a bad thing. We might break down to 3.8 or 3.5, which is just slightly, below where we're at now. It's not like the end of the world. I don't think we're going to go dump to zero. I did also want to point this out, and I already did it once to John. Look at that line, dude. Look at that trend line. Woo! It's been respecting that trend line. It's really interesting. We did the same thing over here. And what's really interesting, before we actually pumped up, we came down over here. I don't know if you guys see this. And we actually had a wick, pretty sharp wick down, and then it came out. I'm wondering that's what's happening over here. We come down. We didn't get the sharp wick, but maybe we can break out and we get that sharp wick down, and then we take off, like really take off. So we'll just keep an eye on it. Okay, let's jump into Flare. Let's check out Flare first. Flare is a layer on top of XRP. I can't exactly remember what they do, to be honest with you. Are they like a DEX? Flare, Floki, Flare. There it is. Mr. Roberts, what's crack-a-lackin', brother? How you doing tonight? Ooh. Flare on the 1 hour. The data is all over the place. Dude, I can't even look at this data on the 1 hour. I gotta do something else. What is going on? Did I change my candles? Why do they look so weird? These are just fluke wicks? What the hell? I don't like that. I don't like that at all. We're definitely trading down. Those wicks make it wonky, man. Let's say we're bearish still. Well, we're in this key level of support. Yeah, we got green dot, double green dot, triple green dot. Stokes RSI are beating down to the freaking bottom, as bottom as we can get. We're at this little key level of support. We're in this range. We got that level, this level. If we break down, I would expect to be this level right here, which is where we can break down into. Not necessarily break down to it. Maybe we'll get a wick down there. So this is actually a pretty good entry point if you really think about it. Look at it. Think about what the heck was that? There's my wife. She's over there on her phone looking at meme coins. She's like, sorry, that was me. At least she admitted it, man. Most of the time she doesn't admit to it. She's like, did I fart? That wasn't me. What's up, 2AA2? ETH can't break above it just yet. It might need to wait till we get those rate cuts, and then we'll smash it. We'll smash it, dude. Think about how fast we went from 1,600 to 4,800. It did go to 4,800 without the rate cuts. There's no reason why I can't do it again. Where was I at? Okay, so Flare. Short term, I think this would be a good entry point. We are pretty beat down. Stokes RSI are pretty low. Strengths pretty low too. The money flow has been leaving. The VWAP is slightly coming up, which is why we're getting these green dots right here. The flickering. Maybe that's a sign that we could get a move. Double green dots. You want to buy the green dots. They do play out. Like this one played out solid. You look at whoosh, money. This one we just traded sideways. Didn't get any momentum. This one right here, we did get. Where's that? Oh, I'm sure I give you the right data. We had it on this candle right there. And we did get a little bit of a bounce. Okay. And then we come back over here. A couple green dots lit up. We ended up getting a bounce a couple days later. So, it's something to take in consideration. Proper stop losses, you can do it. Anything's possible. YOLO. Oh, that's interesting. I just noticed that we have a death cross on the daily. You know what that makes me think of is when we get a death cross, usually we end up getting like 2 legs to the downside. That is totally possible. Maybe not even that deep, but it could be that deep. Why not? Short term, I think there'll be a price pump before we do that. So keep an eye on flare. Flaring up, man. We say flare differently in Seattle. It's a little more different colors. Where's your other thing you want to talk about? Casper? I actually don't think I have Casper loaded up. Casper's a rendering protocol. Do I have Casper graph that? I have render. Casper. Is it only on a couple exchanges? I'm gonna grab it on Bubbles. I thought I had more places than that, and I thought it was a pretty well-known project. Casper Network, 301. Where is it located on? Bybit, Crypto.com, KuCoin. Well, why am I not Mexi? Okay, so it is on Mexi. Why can't I find it? What's the ticker for Casper? Casper. Can I just do CASP? Is it CASP? Yes. What's the ticker for Casper? CSPR USDT. There we go. Okay. Grabbing it from KuCoin. I'm gonna put my next render. Casper is a rendering token, am I right? You guys know? I might have to pull this up. Ooh, we got manipulations right off the bat. You guys see that? Those scam wicks. Boom, we come down that low. You telling me we wick up like that and we wick back down? Dude, they're playing with people's feelings. You can't chart that. That's too jagged, man. Maybe I should go, oops. Yeah, bad chart. It's probably just a mixing manipulation. I don't know. Maybe they just have low liquidity. Oh my gosh, what the hell type of wick is that, bro? What type of heckin' freaking wick is that? Damn thing went up to high of 1.1 cents. And we're sitting at, what are we sitting at right now? I guess that's not that bad. Why does it make it sound like that bad? I guess it is 20%, but still, that's a lot. I guess. 1 hour. Open doors to the downsides, what it says. The data is pretty wonky, bro. To tell you the truth, it's pretty wonky. The 4 hour says there's a little bit of sideways action. Momentum's been coming in. Momentum is so jagged, bro. So jagged. Do not like that. Money flow is starting to curve up. VWAP's kind of breaking up. I need a longer term time frame on this. Like, what is going on? You look at the 21, it's all over the map. Yeah, it does. What is Caspa in Atlantic Living? I can't remember off the top of my head. Is it rendering? I have coin CMC right here. I can't remember. I think it's a rendering project if I'm correct. They have an AI agent. Oh, that's 2 different things probably. Market cap is too small, but it's kind of interesting. Try to steal it. Yeah, I'm not surprised. We went over it yesterday when things released. They get a giant dump. Looks like it's been pretty dead, man, to be honest with you. But, that's when things come alive. You can catch them on this time. A lot of things were dead like this during the bear market, and then they just come out of nowhere with a giant jump. 13 million, let's say 14 billion. That's close enough. 14 billion. Circulating supply 14 million, so everything should be circulating. There's no max supply. There's no unlocks. Where's Casper? Casper is a proof of stake layer 1. Okay, so it's proof of stake like Caspa. Proof of stake layer 1. No, wait. No, I'm thinking proof of work. Caspa is proof of work. Casper is proof of stake. Designed to bring real-world assets on-chain. Okay, so it's RWA play. Launched on the mainnet in March 2021, Casper provides infrastructure for tokenizations, featuring upgradable smart contracts, protocol-level access, control native support for multiple virtual machines, so it's VVM compatible. The network runs on Zug consensus. What is Zug? I've never heard of Zug before. Deterministic protocol offering instant finality that is crucial for financial transactions, regulated assets, and enterprises workflows. You know, the last one I heard, Casper, is from Crypto Life Burr. Casper is also among the first layer 1 networks to support multiple VMs, running in a parallel, allowing applications with different technical needs to operate natively on the same chain without relying on rollups or layer 2 solutions, which that's actually really good because I don't really believe in layer 2 solutions. No offense to anybody who out there holding Polygon. Polygon probably still do good. Might hit an all-time high. I'm just not a fan of layer 2s. Offering a familiar modern development environment. Casper prioritizes developer accessibility, supporting Rust. Oh, it's a Rust. Okay, WebAssembly, WSM. Rust, that probably works with really good Cardano. WASM, SDKs, mainstream language like JavaScript, Python, and Go. Casper enables millions of developers, not just Web3 specialists, to build production-grade blockchain applications without learning obscure and domain-specific tools. Okay. Freaking heads itching, man. It's the hat. Okay, well, there you go, guys. That's what Casper is. If I go to the home page, we set this. I don't know. Let's just do that button. It's Casper. Okay, well, we're down right here on this local little range. Dude, this data, man. I gotta go to like a longer time frame so I can kind of wind it down. Well, it's at an all-time low. Okay, we'll say that. Like, clearly, this is the low. But you can, as I'm looking at it, this is the low. That's the lower high. This currently is a lower high, which shows you that there's some sort of strength coming in. We didn't make a higher high though either, so it's doing some sort of consolidation. The momentum waves are clearly wanting to push down. And you could also say this is almost a triple bottom. Maybe it goes down a little lower. We come up to over to this range right here. Just come down a little bit lower. We get a triple bottom. That's kind of a good sign. I would like to see a triple bottom. Would you guys like to see? Is that coffee kicking in? Swing to the daily. We have a double green dot. You can clearly see we've been falling. Yeah, you know, same thing I was saying on the other chart that you asked me to look at is it's at a low. Buy red, sell green. This isn't a bad level. I can't really tell you where the bottom is. I can say it looks like it's going to go down a little bit more on the weekly, but on the right now, currently, it looks pretty good. We got almost like a hand. Jesus take the wheel pattern. We had a Jesus take a wheel pattern right here, and it did get these pretty large wicks to the upside. But yeah, I had to play for 123K top of BTC this cycle. I farmed a good bit of exit already, and I'm thankful for it. Dude, good for you, man. Making profits already. I'm hoping we have another leg up, Mr. Roberts. I do. But that is it's good, man, to take profits. What do you think the bottom's going to be in the next bear market? I wish I could be all out right now. I wish I had enough money in the market where I could get out and live comfortably enough where I could just wait. Atlantic also asked for a VeChain, Telecoin, and Zebag. We went over. I'm a holder of VeChain, Toncoin. I think is Telecoin Toncoin, or was that different? VeChain. Is that near the bottom? I gotta remember where I have VeChain saved at. Where you at, VeChain? Bet. I feel like it should be up here. Put a lot of the ones I like up here. Why do I just not have it saved? I feel like I pulled it up someplace. I'll just add it again real quick. VeChain USDT. I should just did bet. It looks like I have it. Where you at? Here it is. I'm gonna pull it back up to the top because I feel like it should belong with these other layer ones. I'll put it underneath squeeze just slightly. Very much bilateral, bro. Just expecting this trend. wonder if this will work. That almost does work. You can see we broke back up. I think it's coming, man. I think, dude, the rate cuts are coming. That's the rate cuts. We get them on the 15th, 16th, 17th, 16th, 17th, right here in this range. The momentum waves are still slightly bearish. They're not crazy. I mean, we have doji candles, so it's kind of going against what we see down here. VWAP's breaking up, which is a good sign to see. Strength curving up. Stokes RSI a little hot too on the daily. The 12-hour, we got momentum. Ooh. We also have a little bit of bullish divergence. Not a crazy amount, but there is a little bit right there. Doing the opposites. Slide down a little bit. A little bit of bullish divergence. The 21 did cross the 50, which is not technically the most bullish sign out there. But where we're at in this pattern, I think in the longer term, so we do look like we're breaking out. 4-hour does look like a trigger wave to the downside. I don't think this is not going to be the thing that we break up to the top of the triangle. We'll probably break back down to the 223.5 level, which is a microscopic difference right now. Here it is. It's breaking down. It's open doors on the 1 hour. That will probably come down a little lower too, I think. So short-term bearish, long-term, I'll say like a weekly. In a week, I think we'll be really bullish. 2-week time frame, we'll be really bullish on it. And then you had one more. Dude, I gotta pull my shorts down to right it up. I'm saying too slouched. Too slouched, Mr. Roberts. Are you a sloucher or do you stand straight up when you walk? Telecoin. Is Telecoin, that's different than Toncoin, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Telecoin strength 132. Some days I want to shave, man. I haven't shaved almost since we started this show. And, dude, the freaking nose hairs get you, dude. I don't care what anybody says. They are itchy when they come. Come on, man. Scroll up, dang it. Where did we pull this data from? We pulled it from KuCoin. I didn't see it on XT, but I didn't work super crazy hard. LOL, I was standing when I wrote that last comment. Hell yeah. Oh, wait. It said, I haven't visited the next low chart for a while, but I had the last high minus 15%. I think originally now I think 70K low because the high is likely to be more than 123. Although I was standing when I wrote that last comment. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, bro. I do need a stand-up desk, dude. I would like to have a stand-up option and just sitting. And I say that because, right, dude, I drive for a living, man. I drive a dump truck. And we drive standing up on the opposite side. Now, how is that for weirdness, man? So, and I kind of like slouch. They have the seat. It's like a wood plank, bro. I can't really sit on it. It's not comfy, you know? So you kind of, but there's a back cushion, so you kind of like lean against, and that's how I drive. All day, baby, all day. Look at the charts, man. That's how I gotten so good at this stuff. Is like I could sit in there 10 hours a day and just like stare at it. I'm like, okay. I'll watch 15-minute candles. I'll watch them print like 100 a day. I do that every day. So you kind of get a little better at recognizing patterns. And then I'll have a little thingy over here where I'm watching what's going on. I'm like, okay, that's why so that makes sense. Okay. Wait, so I got distracted. Dude, yeah, I think we'll go higher, dude. My original was 140 to 180 was my top range, and I think that we would stick like around like 140 for like 2 weeks and 180 for like 3 days. Like that's quick, woof, and then we come back down, and then we kind of trend, and then boop, 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 boop. Kind of what I'm thinking. You know, I don't really know. That's just kind of a ballpark. We kind of take it one day at a time. I got distracted. Telecoin. Okay. Sorry, CT, if you're still here. All right, that was CT. That was Atlantic Living. Atlantic Living. I don't know if you have or have not subscribed to the channel yet, but I have a goal to try to get 1 subscriber every day. And I would really love if you heard my sales pitch right now and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And if you haven't, I might do it again at some point because I really want that one. Well, we have a momentum to the downside. The 21's pulling hard up. Cross the 50, which is a really good sign to see. Cross the 50, make a golden cross. This is the 1 hour, 4 hour. We have open doors to the upside. Open doors to the upside. The 21's just curving it over. That looked like that was the bottom. Stokes, RSI are ripping. Strength's ripping. Wow. What? Why is Altcoin ripping so hard? 12 hour looks good, dude. I think I'm gonna keep going. We're entering the first little range of resistance right now, but I wouldn't be surprised to see us. To be realistic with you, wow, I'm shocked we didn't get down here. I would have expected we would have came down here before we broke up. We got to this range. That's pretty good, though. Like I said, man, when you get those red days, just watch it go down. Thanks for putting this on the radar, dude. This actually might be a good trade to try to catch. Yeah, you clearly see we're not a double top, but high. Didn't get above it. We knew we were coming down. We knew right there, or right there, any of those candles. Shoot, man. I think this could keep going. I'd say the next stop will probably be about 5 cents or 54 or 55. I would say 0.0055, and then next move after that, we're probably heading to 5.7 to 6 cents. I want to say 6 cents at 006. That's a good move there. And I mean, if this is true bottom, we will continue up to make a higher high of this pattern. What is the highest high over here? How long has this coin been out? I can't tell you. I'm going to say it's not a high. Obviously not a higher high. What the hell, dude? This chart's wicked high. How high did Altcoin go? Holy Nikes, dude. Look at that wick. That was 64 cents. No, wait. So 6.5 cents. Wow, that's still crazy high. What's up, man? How you doing, sir? I saw you in the early morning stream. Yes. I still have to make the video on Crow, dude. I'm slacking, man. It's not like I'm slacking. I gotta take care of my kids sometimes, Dude, I'm not gonna lie, dude. The month of October actually really starts in like 2 weeks, dude. I'm gonna be slammed, dude. I'll be 12 hours every single day for 2 months straight. There's some shenanigery going on at work, so I'm just gonna do my best. Crow famine in the house. Oh, and you know what? I was trying to get a hold of Coin Baron, dude. I was trying to get past those stupid bot in there. I used to be in there, and then they must update the system. It's like the robot. You gotta go to the bot section, put the little pound bot sign in there. And I couldn't get past it. I'm like, I'm stuck. I don't know why. I'll have to figure. I was like, I don't have time to figure this out now. Figure it out later. Well, I think Telecoin, dude. I think short term we're definitely having momentum to the upward direction. 2 day kind of. What was that? The 1 day was the 1 day. Yeah, the 1 day is kind of telling you like. I don't know why the 1 day and the 2 day look so much different. What we can be going to. I mean, it definitely looks like it's dang near close to the bottom. Now this is charting even higher. That can't be right. I'm gonna lower this a little bit lower. I'm gonna lower this a little bit lower. I'm gonna say like right there. Hey, you know what? We could maybe hit 8.5, 008.5, dude. I would love to see that. There we go. Did I get everything? Oh, dude, you know what I forgot to hit? I forgot to hit TA part. All right, so there we go. TA, how you doing today, Ben? Should we go over Crow for you again? Do you have any loaded lions? Let's go into the chat, see what we got going on. Do not you. I always say do not. I might just start calling you do not. D not you. What's crack-a-lackin', Brewster? Stay brewed and in the market, dude. I know. I actually haven't charted yet today. I feel actually kind of dumb. I jumped straight into like the call people wanted to see. We haven't charted Bitcoin, man. Rick, and I don't know if you guys were on a Discord today, but I was loving the chart, bro. Oh, dude, we have a Jesus take the wheel pattern right here. Ooh-wee. I go back all the way to today. Where were we at? That was a couple hours ago. We were over here. This is where we were at this morning. I was watching it. I was like, dude, this is looking fire green dot. We came up. We printed this giant candle. I was like, I saw a little bit of curvature. We got this red dot. I was like, okay, guys, watch out. We're gonna pop anytime we're getting real close, dude. Literally, like the next 15 minutes, I look back. I'm like, boom. I was like, oh, there it is. There was the pop. I was like, I freaking knew it, man. I freaking knew it. We were coming up to it. Popped it. That was sweet. Came down. We had this trigger wave, dude. A trigger wave doesn't play out. That's usually a bad sign. You got a higher high right here. Not only do you have a higher high, you got like a shoulder, head, and a shoulder to the downside. And we knew we were coming down. We knew we had to take a break. Okay. This trigger wave should have played out, didn't. Then we got a trigger wave right here to the downside. Boom. Then we got a fake out right here, a real nasty, mean one. Where's the green dot at? Right here. Wanted to give you hope, but I had a feeling this probably wasn't going to play out. I'm looking back at it past because we didn't get a higher high. So it was very unlikely. And now we got Jesus take the wheel right here. I can't. I messed up the eyes. These are supposed to be the hands. The That's what CryptoFace calls it. Just take the wheel. Line up to the upside on BTC. Come on, let's pump in the middle of the night. Let's do it, man. Let's just go. The 1 hour is still not super great. We go 3:11:16. We come out to our first little retest right in here. A tight trigger wave, green dot, played out well. We're at 9 to a -8. Okay, so we're real close to making a trigger wave. We haven't really had an attempt to make a higher high yet in the 1 hour. The 4 hours looking kind of bearish, but that could be a fake out. Stokes RSI are good. Strength coming down. Money flow coming good. VWAP. Yeah. Doji candle. Trend reversal. The 21 is like freaking plateaued right there. VWAP coming down. Slight curvature down. Money flow's coming in though, but still not still the ray. And we had strength kind of plateaued. Hey, just my ADD is kicking up. Have you guys ever watched that movie growing up? It's like, oh man, I think it's like 2001 or it's probably like 1998. It's like Hook. It's like Peter Pan, and Robin Williams plays Peter Pan, but he's like older. And he's I'm gonna say like a computer nerd. I remember him being on an airplane because he doesn't like flying, and he has like the satellite phone. Like he pulled it out, this all clunky thing. It's like I can't miss Jack's baseball game. Dude, I'm having flashbacks, guys. Childhood, man. Being a kid was great. Kind of got like a shoulder, head, and a possible shoulder here. I think I drew this out the other day. Chen and I were talking. The momentum of the 12 hour still is fine. The VWAP kind of lost a little bit of guts, but we did hit a little bit of support right here. Strength coming in. Stokes RSI still bending up. Trigger wave on the 2-day. That's beautiful. A trigger wave on the 2-day. That could be like a trigger wave momentum. Gosh dang you, Paint Ben. Trying to find an example of the last time we had a 2-day. That closes too in 1 day, 21 hours. Okay, so we just got that trigger. Nice. Money flow, come on, just bend around. Money flow, let's get it going. See where we at. There's the one right here. We had that one. That's a long journey. That one didn't do too good. We did go up a few more legs. I hope this one plays out, man. Where are we on the 3-day? 3-day close. 3-day. We have 2.5 days left. Dude, that'd be sweet. Wouldn't that be sick, man? If we end up breaking out of this pattern, if we could break this pattern, dude, I think we'd have like 200K on the board. Break up. come down, retest, and boom, we take off. Maybe not 200, but I'm going to say we'll stay the length of this leg. We get one more leg like that. That'd be dope. Oh, freaking 10. Draw. Hey, we could see 150 BTC. That might actually, realistically, 150K Bitcoin is like a realistic top. I mean, that's such a psychological number. Can you guys not agree? Like, dude, that is psychological. 150? That'd be pretty wild. Then we're going to head over to Ethereum. Ether. But before we go into Ether, guys, I have to go into my favorite subject of the day. For everybody who's been here before, it knows exactly what I'm going to say. But if anybody new, which is designed what this is designed for, hey, check it out. Guys, we head on over to BitFi. We have Alex working with us at lead partnerships over there. He gives us these events every couple of weeks. The one that we currently have lasts till September 12th. It is slick. It is easy to get set up. It's no KYC, no VPN. I think you just use a Gmail, bro. You get set up, and then you can deposit $100, and you get a $60 bonus. For those beginners, you get 60% of your money. If you're a little bit more intermediate trader, you can deposit $500, get a $100 bonus, which is 20%. Advanced traders get $1,000. They deposit $1,000, you get $200 trading bonus, and you deposit $5,000, you get a $1,000 bonus. You can't beat it, guys. It's the best deal out there. If you use our link, you save 20% on trading fees. Hey, it's pretty good, man. That's pretty good. It ain't bad. And if you get a better deal anywhere, just let me know. And I'll reach out and see if I can get that deal for you. But if you can't have $5,000 lying around, you can literally borrow that money, get your deposit bonus either the next day or the day after that, and then you can send your money back to whatever crypto coin you have, and you have $3,000 to trade with. But you guys, you want to support the channel, this is one of the best ways you can do it. So head on over, subscribe, or not subscribe, but you can't subscribe to the channel, but use our link, get yourself a Connect account. You get sweet calls in the Discord, which also comes from the top ROI traders over there from BitFi. You get grandfathered in. We will start charging the Discord here. The next, it'll probably be in the next month. I would figure we're waiting to get 500 subscribers. But hey, check us out, hit us up, get a good community, be part of the Discord, and I appreciate you, brother. And I'm looking forward to get to know you. Boom, we come right back over the chart. It's really interesting doing that and then watching everybody like drop off. You're like, oh, where'd everybody go, man? Where'd everybody go? Man, the chat is slowing down, guys. Did you guys fall asleep over there? What am I supposed to do? Look at coins all by myself for hours on end? It's so much funner when I have you guys here. John, did you drive today? Did you have a long day? Flat top, man. We military buzz cut that thing, bro. Wow. Trade sideways. We knew we were probably coming down when we got this red dot to the downside. Momentum was flipping. Just listen, haha. No, you're good, dude. You're good. I saw you earlier. Oh, we got Lucas. What's crack-a-lacking, brother? How you doing? Did you ever get into the VIP group in the Discord? I remember you joined. I want to hook you up, bro. It's hard not to get in that slump, man, when we lose some trades. I saw you earlier do not in the morning show. Gotta turn it in for the night. Peace, you all. Mr. Roberts, what do you do, brother? That's what I'm curious. And if you don't have time, if you already pieced out, then I'll hit you up later, bro. Take care. Thank you for jumping in, supporting the channel. Love you, man. Yes, sir. Yes. Oh, you did? Okay, sweet, man. Good for you. Getting ready to walk the dog. Just listening. Did somebody say Doge? Okay, we'll hit up Doge. Oh, we got somebody new in here. Tectonic. We got somebody who's a Crow fam. Hey, Ben, we got Crow fam in here. Tudu Pedroso. I hope I said that right. That's the first time I've ever tried to say that. Tectonic, dude. You got it. You got you. I'll have, where'd you go? Goes up with Crow. Yes, it does go up with Crow. We just call it just Lucas. I'll look up Doge in just a second. Let me look up Tectonic real fast. Call it tuition money. Only been in the leverage game for less than 2 months. Dude, I know, right? It's a whole nother animal, bro. Learning about fees. Do I have Tectonic saved on here? I don't remember. I remember looking at it. Tectonic. It's like a lending platform atop of Crow, right? The Tonic. What's the ticker? I always have a hard time pulling it up when I don't get the ticker. Is it Tech? TEC? Tech. I remember it being a micro cap. Because last time we looked it up, I was talking about my brother-in-law about it because he was buying it like a year ago. Let's see if I can find the trading pair. Tonic, that's right, it is Tonic. Freaking, dude, my dog got fleas, man. I keep thinking I feel fleas on me, biting me. It's making me paranoid. I just got her a flea collar and him in her, and I put some. Do I have this? It's not 10. It's not 10 coin. I don't want 10 coin. This is 10 coin, isn't it? Yeah, this is 10. Why is it giving me 10 coin? Okay, well, this is going to be a little harder to chart because I didn't look like he was trading view for it. Where do I pull? Why me? Month, day, week. Okay, there we go. Month. Okay, so we went up to this price point when Crow shot up. Okay, that was only up 36%, 28%. Okay, so we go 25, 28, 36, 1.4 million volume. Well, up 50% for the month. Well, that's telling you that Crow is outperforming Tonic. Now, I'm not against Tonic. Okay, I'm not saying that. It does look like it's in a little bit of a flag, though. I mean, it's hard to see because I can't get this box to go away. But you can say we have 1, 2, 3 legs up. Then we could draw a flag pattern. We didn't break below this little lower support yet. So if we break out, you can expect the 1, 2, 3 candles up. And maybe we'll go up another 50%. It's really hard for me to look at because I don't know where to pull the data. It looks like it's on crypto.com. Why can't I not pull it, though? Onto this. I mean, it looks like it's on here. It could be a possible move. I'm going to try to pull it up on TradingView one more time. And if you haven't to do, or I think that's what it is to do, maybe it's Toto. I'm not 100% sure, sir. But I would love for you to subscribe to the channel because I would love for you to hear my sales pitch, which is my goal to get 439 subscribers. Oh, I think you did it. Oh, thank you so much. I feel like I succeeded at life. You made my night, man. Thank you. This is 10 coin. I gotta go back and look. Add. Dude, I swore we found it before. Tonic. Oh, here it is. I found it. I knew I found it. I was like freaking losing my freaking mind right now. Okay, there we go. Okay, I feel better. We feel better. Really good. Yes, sir. Okay, well, clearly, because it's such a small micro cap, there is a lot of volatility in it, okay? But we were just looking at that channel on CoinMarketCap, and we're literally bouncing off the support. We kind of got like a little bit of a rounded bottom. We're on the 1 hour right now. I would like to see it leg up, obviously. Whoosh, that'd be nice. Money, right? The 4 hour, hey, early bird gets the worm. That's why we're early investors, degens. We're bouncing off this 21 right here. 21 did make a lagging death cross right here. We got 1 leg, 2 leg, possibly a 3rd leg. I would not want to see that. But I'm trying to find actual stuff to make me feel more bullish. It doesn't look like we're going to get a higher high, which would be a sign of either some more consolidation or a possible downwards momentum until we flip, and then we could get another go at it. You kind of reverse, like, well, we're more bullish, then we're more bearish, then we're more bullish, then we're more bearish. It depends. We're consolidating and where we want to break at. Round bottom, the 21 is starting to curve up in the 6 hour. Momentum waves are lower, well bullish, but it does make a little cockeye, like out of the side of the blue wave. I don't know if you can tell. VWAP is swinging down. You know, to tell really what this is doing, it's probably like what you were saying, check out Crow, right? The Crow pumps, this pumps. I'm going to scroll up to Crow. Crow is starting to roll over. We did be jacked off the 21, and it looks like it wants to keep going to the 12 hours. I'm hoping we get a green dot right here. As you can see, we have the momentum wave coming down, and we're flipping. We're flipping on it, okay? The money flow is still good. The VWAP is just starting to break up. Stokes RSI is still high, but they're curving up, and they can curve up just fine. Like we curved up right here, we rode it for a while, and we had this little whoop right here, okay? So that doesn't really necessarily mean anything. When it's up atop of the bar and it's like light green, you got gas. That's what it's saying. You got some big gas tanks. The strength is kind of curving over. It's a little positive. 4 hour. The 4 hours is really going to tell you what the 12 hour is going to do, okay? The 12 hour looks like it wants to flip bullish, but we're not going to get that green dot if we can't get a good break, a good strong break above this 21. Now, what we got going for us is nothing. To be honest with you, nothing. The DBSI kind of is an indication of strength. I'm zooming in so you can see this a little better, hopefully. You go 13, 18, 16, 12, which is kind of getting flip-floppy and losing strength. And now if you go look at the numbers for the bears, you go -1, -5 is the weakest, -4, and a 3, and we did not get a higher high. Currently, we have 26 minutes on this 4 hour, so we still could get a pump. We would like to get a little bit more gas, but it's possible. What ends up happening is we just get a red candle right here, and we just bounce off the 21. We'll now use the 21 for support. That's possible too. And then maybe kind of like what happened over here, we kind of came back down. We broke down on the 1 hour, bam, bam, bam. Then we get the green dots to go up. And the green dot does look like it wants to go. It looks like we're in the process of flipping. So hopefully that's what ends up happening. Okay, now we're going to jump into Doge, sir. I hope that answers your question about Tectonic. Dude, I think Crow's going to do $2 plus this cycle, dude. I was in the $1.25, but that whole True Social announcement they came out with, dude, look. And everything that we just saw happen to Crow, that was retail. That wasn't the big people buying. I'm going to make a Crow video hopefully later this week. Hopefully tomorrow. It's on my agenda. It's going to do like this. Chris Marzalex did his AMA, and he hints at a couple of different things. If you're not paying attention listening to it, you might have missed it. Where is Dogecoin? Doge is in the meme section. Here we go, Doji. All right, Lucas, what we got going for us? So we have very strong pull down right now. We broke the 21. I would expect to come down, maybe meet the 50, a little bit lower. The momentum waves are coming down. Look at this almost perfect rounded lines right here. Strength coming down, Stokes RSI coming down. We have a red dot to the downside. Money flow actually is okay. The VWAP is thick to the bottom, but maybe this could be the bottom. This could be the bottom. The DBSI is saying, man, we're probably going to get some more red candles. The 4 hour, it does look kind of bullish. I mean, bearish. I'm sorry. I apologize. The money flow is skimming the 0 line, which is not terrible. It's not. Trend coming down. Oh, excuse me, guys. Trend coming down. Stokes RSI are low. Good. The VWAP has not broken the 0 line. Doji candle trend reversal. 12 hour. We do have strength still, but it's not strong strength. The daily looks fine. So I think short term. So I'm going to say short term, and the 2-day looks really good. So I think we might come down, play around with that a little bit, almost like a cent lower. Like not quite 20 cents, but like 1 cent lower. So it's like what, 5% possibly down, possibly. And then I would expect as we go in this week to 10 days, some good pumps. The daily looks good. The 2-day starting to flip good. The 3-day starting to look nice. That's what I would expect. The same thing, it kind of follows a little bit of Bitcoin charts. hopefully gonna fake out that red dot. I do not like that red dot at all. At all. Next, I think we got Tyler's picks on the channel. Haven't got any requests, so we're gonna swing at Tyler's picks. We're gonna jump into the 12-hour, and we're gonna go look at stuff. Trying to find a trigger wave, and we're gonna go pretty quick because I like to go quick through. We have a lot of coins to go through, and we always are getting more. There was something else I wanted to talk to you guys about also on the 1 hour. I remember what it is on the 1 hour before we go to Tyler picks. Okay, I'm gonna check this out real first. Do you guys ever heard of meme core? I've never heard of this coin. I mean, I've heard of it, but I have no idea what it does. And it's up another 34% today, 160% for the week. What the actual heck is it? I have no idea. This is pretty scary chart, guys. I never tell you guys to buy in the green. I say sell green, buy red. Sell green, buy red. So let's take a look at meme core because, heck, I have no idea what it is. I haven't heard any other influencers or KOLs or anybody else talk about it. That's just me. Maybe I'm just not in the right space because I would like to be up 160%. I'm up pretty good for a crow, but still. Come on, fingers, work with me here. Meme core. Meme core. Here it is. It's in the top 100s. Holy gosh, it's 1 billion market cap. Hey, you know something else too? When KOLs push coins, like big ones, this is the type of stuff that kind of freaks me out, man. Like, look at Fart Coin. Look at what's another one that they push really hard with? You know, Myro. Market cap 1.5. Unlocked market cap 1.5 billion. Total market cap 1.1. We have 5 billion token supply. 10 billion max supply and 1 billion circulating supply. That is scary. Only 10% of the supply is circulating. It doesn't. It's on some exchanges, not a lot. BitGet owns 41%. What the actual hell? Do you guys see that? BitGet owns 41% of the supply. Wow, that's insane. Mexi owns 12.5%. That's also insane. HTX, and you know what? Didn't Binance do a giant dump on a bunch of people? That's kind of scary. Dude, they own 41 or 40. What did I say? 41%. Oh my gosh. Orbit, what the hell is Orbit? They own 10% of the supply. Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, Pancake Swap only has 1/10 of the supply. A lot of manipulation then on there. 58% was donated to community. How did that donation happen? Does anybody know? Core contributors, 13%. That sounds like KOLs right there. Palooza. Foundation gets 15%. Dude, that's just a lot. Investors get 12%. What is the sliver? Meme treasury. They only gave themselves 2% for the treasury. That's not enough, brother. You should have given yourself a lot more. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. The community got 58%. Dude, that's just so much, dude. You could say the foundation, core contributors, and investors are all the same. Like, they just renamed them to make it look better. Oh my gosh, dude. Look at it. There's no unlocks right now. This stupid little box over here, I wish I could get it to go away. Look at the box, though, dude. There's literally like ground zero. They unlock 0.5% a month. Is that what I'm seeing? And it goes all the way up to 2032. I think I tell you exact amount. Here, unlock it. I always feel like they do somewhere, and I always can't never find it. Meme Core is the first layer 1 blockchain built for a meme. Built for a meme 2.0. A new paradigm where meme coins transcend speculation to become engines of culture, value, community coordination, and the new era. Memes are not just content; they are currency, governments, and creative expressions. Okay. Well, thanks for the very nice. Oh shoot, I forgot to change it to freaking CMC. I forgot. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you, Jorammer, for showing up today, brother. I appreciate you. Hey, you said something pretty witty too in the Discord too. Oh yeah, you're cracking me up, dude. Oh, dude, you told me about that guy who was imitating Trent, and you like told him to twerk for you, and he's like, "Well, you're like the real Trent would do it. That's how I know you're fake." And I was dying, bro. Oh man, I was rolling on the ground laughing. I said I took a screenshot of it because Trent didn't see it. Yeah, like, Trent, you gotta take a look at this. This is cracking me up. I'm still laughing about it. That was funny. Well, you know what I was saying, that they don't really tell you what the hell the meme coin is. Like, okay, cool. I'm glad they have a good name, but like, what's the mission? Destruction, sustain meme, viable economy, empowering anyone to launch tokens and earn from the cultural contributions and build openly decentralized meme native environment. What the hell does this even mean, dude? I have no idea. That's such a good dream, but like, why you have no treasury? I feel like you need a treasury to pay people to create a meme on top of a meme, right? Yeah, you're laughing your ass off too. That was funny. Hey, do you guys get more Trent impersonators or more Mercury King impersonators? My theory behind it is that Mercury King's more digits longer, so it's easier for people to spin up a Trent account versus mine. Also, mine, you can always tell if it's me because, you know, I hold my NFTs, so you can track my wallets. Dude, I have no idea what this thing is. This coin. I've really been. I spent like the last 10 minutes trying to figure it out, and I figured out that it's probably KOL's pumping it. Look at this community sentiment. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not about it, bro. Don't trust it. Don't know it. Know anything about it. Don't trust it. Something interesting. You know, if you want DCA into it, fine, but be careful. Let's take a look at gold real quick. Gold to the top for a little bit. Oh, mint. It's interesting, guys. If gold goes down, Bitcoin's probably going to go up. Silver, dude. Silver. Ooh, it's so high, bro. Break that. Break those levels. Rip like Bitcoin. Okay. Jump into Bitcoin. My squigglies. I'm going to pay attention to the chart. See if we get a trigger wave. That's bearish. Oh, look at that. It's dominance. Bearish on the dominance. That's good. Pumping. We're at a lot of resistance. I'm kind of trying to find that's dumping. Pull. I would expect to go down to the 21. If anybody who wants a short pull, Polygon, I'm saying that you probably can. You have to look at the smaller time frames. Pumping. Rising wedge on Sol. If it can break out, great. It might break down before it breaks out, which is okay because we're breaking the 21, which is still consolidation. We're in a lot of these trend patterns, guys. It's everything looks like they wants to go, but we're a couple days off, man. To be realistic, dude, that rate cut's probably what's going to do it. Maybe something on Pith. You might expect something from Pith, dude. You watch it come down, it's bounced off the 21. If you break down, obviously we're breaking to a lower range-ish range, but you know, that's not a bad risk, dude. You're risking from here to here to possibly another up. Those are the type of trades I like to look for. I'd say Pith might be a good one. Cakes being down. Trigger wave. Destra, another KOL push. Altcoin just broke above the 21. That's interesting. 4 Trents, 1 blockchain brew, and 1 Mercury King. So he actually has 1 blockchain brews. A Mercury King. Hey, I'm telling you, man, it's because Trent's his name's shorter. He's so irritated about it. He's so ridiculous. He hates it. I mean, granted, I hate it too, but I think it's pretty funny. You know, I'll text him. I think it'd be fun to get like maybe a channel going and just take a screenshot or different accounts that are fake and put them in there so you can have the most ridiculous fake account made. That way it also helps people, you know, they want to take a look at them. Space, Dust, and Time. Dude, I can't remember that one. Somebody asked me to look that one a long time ago. It does look actually okay, though. That's the funny part. Sneck looking pretty good. Sneck looks like it's been starting to wake up. Scammers Hall of Fame. Yeah, there you go. I like that. That's a good idea. I might just make a channel like that. I'll call Trent afterwards and I'll run that idea by him. Honke, maybe low. High network, yeah, hate it or not, you know, that does look like a trigger wave. It does look like it's a pump. Holy crap, Pump Stop Fund's been going insane. What's this? Oh, Will Liberty. Oh, that's the time I start looking at accumulating. Dude, that's a good buy zone right there. I mean, it might go lower, but still. Not a bad time. Zora chain. We had a top. Okay, sorry. I'm doing TA. I'm trying to find like good stingers, man. Here's one. I would short this. Zcash. Dude, that's a classic head and shoulder pattern if I've ever seen it, dude. You know, shoulder, head, shoulder, to the downside, trigger wave to the downside, VWAP breaking down, Stokes RSI strength going down. Yeah, I bet you it's probably gonna come back down to $39. You know, that could be a 10% gain. Do 5x leverage. Not a bad trade. Tonic, man. If Crow pumps, Tonic was gonna pump. Oh, we made it to Palantir. Okay, so we had Pith. What did I say? Pith, Short, Zcash. Those are the two that I'd really be paying attention to. There was one other one I threw in there, but I can't remember it, to be honest with you. I don't know if I have to switch types of picks. Crypto Cemetery, I didn't run a poll today. My bad, guys. No one reminded me to run a poll. I don't have Cardano Spotlight. I think we can probably wrap it up. We're about an hour, 20 minutes in. I'd like to make it to 1 hour 30, but hey, I don't have to go crazy talking to myself. And my mouth's dry too. I drink all my coffee. But we did learn a couple things today. You know, I learned more about what meme core is, and I learned that I wanted to stay away from it. And we know that we're gonna call Scammers Hall of Fame channel. I like that. That's a good idea, Drummer. Cracked up too, man. I laughed so hard when he asked Trent to twerk. That was so funny, man. Where would you have done if he sent you a video of somebody else twerking, man? That's funny. Oh, we did end up getting 12 likes. It took 13 for me to slam my coffee. We were 1 away. Thank goodness, man. Day before yesterday, we got to 12 so fast. I was like, frick, I got to drink all my coffee right here, right now. I don't like doing that. But, hey, guys, while I have you, thank you so much for being part of the community. Thank you for the support. You guys all came in here, showed up, and support the channel. And, dude, I love it, man. I more than I appreciate it. I love it. I just want to say thank you, Dremmer. Thank you, To Do. And I want to say thank you, Lucas. Thank you, D.U. Mr. Roberts. Always a pleasure. Ben Martin, thank you. Atlanta Living, thank you, sir. John 316, thank you. 2AA2, thank you for showing up and supporting us today. Calvin My dude, how you doing, man? I don't think I saw that comment. I am so sorry. Calvin, my friend, John316 says, where's retail? Do you think they got priced out already? I'm sorry, Calvin. If I miss you just got to yell at me more. Muffhead, what's up, what up, what up? At CT, we had a couple new people in here that was new, and that was it, man. But, hey, I want to say thank you, everybody, for the support and appreciate you. And you guys, you know, if you want to learn how to trade, check out the BitFi link, check out the Discord, get grandfathered in before we start charging. We're only 61 people away from making it a gated in. Can't tell what that logo is. Oh, Jemerson, #1. Yeah, dude. I gotta reach out to Baron Dremer. I was Mr. Coin Baron. I was in his Discord. I'm trying to get him on for the show for next Saturday. But I got stuck on a stupid robot thing. I was like, #pound robot, get in the Discord. I'm like, why am I doing it and I'm not getting accepted as a human? This is so irritating. I feel like an idiot because I tried like 3 or 4 times in there and I'm like, oh man, now I'm dumb. But anyways, guys, thanks for showing up. I appreciate you guys. Trent will be here tomorrow. Trent's going to be here twice tomorrow, actually. He's going to be in the morning at 10 a.m. or I think he's actually aiming for 10:30, which is kind of interesting because he was doing 10:15, but we noticed there was more traction like a half hour after the show started. So he's going to start a little bit later and seeing if we can get the traction earlier. And yeah, you know, so hey, peace out, guys. T-Square is out, and check us out the Discord because I want to hit you guys up. Deuces later.